want something big, you know, like the O.J. deal, all right? Save up something big, like that Skakel trial or something. Get me, because I'm coming. Not only am I going to be on the jury, I want to run the jury. I want to be the jury foreman. You want to see justice? Get me in there. Put me in the damn box. Let's go. Come and get me. The longer the better. I want to be on a jury I want to be sequestered. Sequester me.
I bet you do.
You ain't seen justice till you had my ass in the box, honey. You know what I mean? I don't want no check-kiting case. I don't want no insurance fraud. I want something big.
Yeah.
Murder one.
Where are you going to be? What court are you going to be?
Fairfield? I don't know. You got to go to Stanford or something. Got to be
Stanford,
there, on Friday.
Well,
I can't come on Friday. But then any other time I'll be there. You know what I'd like to do? I want him to pick me, and then I'll hand-pick the jury.
Oh, you want to pick the jury?
So it'll be like me and my buddies, me and my posse.
Who would you bring in?
I don't know. Well, maybe you come up. You know,
Eddie Murphy.
So you don't get bored with a long case.
I think it's you, Eddie Murphy, Dreesen, Frankie Avalon, Frankie Valli. You know.
All right.
Johnny Yoon, Johnny Dark.
Okay. And here's something great, because everybody's always interested in romance, and this was, yes. I wish I could, but I can't. The network had this idea. They're providing me on the show with a love interest.
No kidding.
With a love interest right here on The Late Show, yeah. Oh, here we go. I wish I was on a jury right now. Well, what do you think? That's it. That's new for The Late Show. Brian Gumbel. How about that? Brian Gumbel. Nice going, Brian. Thank you. You know, you want a good idea? Here's a good idea how you start your day. You get up and you watch that Bryant Gumbel show every weekday morning right here on the CBS television network. It'll make you happier and smarter the rest of the day.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I don't want no jaywalking case. I don't want no phony medical. I want something big. And here's what we'll do. It'll be like a civics class each night if I'm not sequestered when I come back to do the show. And of course, I'll be sworn to secrecy. So, Paul, you can quiz me.
But you won't be able to answer.
I'll be able to probably say yes and no, but I won't be able to provide specifics. And it'll be fascinating. It'll be better than that court TV. It'll make that court TV look like a student film. I want to be on your jury. I mean, if you're the guy, the man or the woman, the what do they call him? The perpetrator, the accused, the
plaintiff, the defendant,
the whatever,
the defendant.
And you're sitting there, and you realize your life is hanging by a thread, and you look over in the jury box.
Yeah.
How you doing? You feel lucky? Well, do you?
Oh.
And of course, I'll have things to amuse myself, games, puzzles, that sort of thing. And I can do a little sketch work. So to tell the court artist to stay at home, I'll do the sketching.
Oh.
All of that for me being on jury duty. It's like a dream come true. Boy, I'm telling you, the heat is miserable heat, wasn't it? That's the big show. I just want to say one thing. You know, I've been called to jury duty, and get ready. This is going to be great. I've never served on a jury. I'm your boy. I'll tell you why. I want a big case. I don't want anything small. I don't want anything dinky. I want a big case. I'm looking for murder one. You know what I'm saying? I want to be sequestered. Sequester me. I'm ready to go. I want to be the foreman of the jury, not just one jury, many, many juries. I can handle more than one case at once. Here's why I would make a great juror. I'm going to bring fun to the judicial process. Plus, I think everybody's guilty. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I can hardly wait.
Let's go.
It'll be great. I'll be on the jury, and then I'll come back here, and you and I'll chat about the case.
About the case,
oh,
yeah.
Man.
You'll do your own sketching?
We'll get to see the wheel. I'll do the old, yes. Forget the court, the artist. I'll do my own drawing.
Yeah. Bring the drawings in
and I'll
here.
bring that and say, well, of course, look at him. He's guilty. Look at this guy. You will get to see an up-close and personal look at the wheels of justice turning.
Yeah.
A couple of times I almost called them and said, come on, let me be on a jury. But I said, no, wait your turn. And I don't want to steal a good thing from somebody else. So finally, I'm going to serve up there in Fairfield County, Connecticut. At last, justice, ladies and gentlemen, is coming to your town. I have a feeling everybody's guilty. I don't know if you were with us the other night, but I was. I've received a summons. I got to go to jury duty.
Yeah.
I can hardly wait because I am going to bring a new dimension to the American judicial system, ladies and gentlemen. There'll be no long deliberations. We're going to be saving taxpayers a lot of money because we don't need to go away to decide. We can make up. You can drive into court. You can make up your mind. Once you've seen the guy, you can tell by looking at him that he's guilty. Just take a look at him. You know how all criminals have those beady little eyes. All you got to do is just walk right past him. Which one's the go? That guy? It's going to be exciting. I want to be sequestered. And we'll be knocking out as many cases as we can handle. I mean, there's no need. Just bang, 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 bang. You thought the OJ jury came back in a hurry.
Wow.
Woo!
Yeah.
And here I'm watching CNN, the headline news service, and you know how they have the main story, and then underneath they have little headline stories? Yeah. Here, watch this. This happened earlier today on the CNN. This guy's talking about pudding or something, I don't know. Now look at that. Judge says Letterman would not be a good juror, too opinionated. Right here, it's on the front page of the Stanford Advocate. Yeah. Letterman makes his case for serving on local jury. Yeah, it says I would be too opinionated. Well, how can you not have opinions? I'm going to bring fun to the courthouse. That's number one. So here are quotes. Too opinionated. Well, the only opinion that I have, really, and I'll share, I'm frank about this up front, everybody's guilty. That's my opinion. You put me on the jury, you're going to see crime go down, ladies and gentlemen. Too opinionated. Here's Lori McCarthy. She's an attorney from Bridgeport. Lori McCarthy.
Yes.
Yeah, very good.
Okay.
She says, I don't think he'd pay attention to the case. Huh? What, Your Honor? Huh? I wouldn't want him to take away the attention from the presentment of evidence. David Morantz, that's what he's worried about. What a sissy. And here's something I didn't know. The state of Connecticut does not sequester juries.
Oh.
Yeah, I was counting on sleeping over.
Yeah.
That was... Nor does it feed them lunch, it says right here. Well, that is going to change because if I'm on the jury, I guarantee you, swear me in right now, there's going to be a hot buffet.
All right.
There's going to be a hot buffet.
Yeah.
That's the way criminals look. They get them shifty little beady eyes.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be a lot of fun. I can hardly wait. was watching Fox last night, and they got another one of these game shows. I've had it. You know, the only game show worth watching on the TV is that the Regis Philbin, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. Everything else is don't even waste your time. Here, hey, it's supposed to be, you go on trial, it's a jury of your peers. Am I right? Isn't that what they always say in the big trial legal movies and TV shows? So like what? If Regis, for example, gets arrested for selling crack, okay, put me on that jury.
Exactly.
I can only be a jury for cases involving talk show hosts. Everybody's guilty. I had Dick Clark has a game show on Fox now with really, really smart kids, with like genius kids.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it's a little, well, it's kind of interesting, you know, to watch the really, really smart kids go to town. Watch this. This is last night's show on the Fox network.
Who is the 7th month of our calendar year named for?
That's a poorly constructed sentence, first of all.
So I would say Augustus.
7th month? January, February, March, April, May, June, July.
July.
Right.
Julius Caesar.
Yeah, but it's too late.
Yeah, too late. Too late. Now watch this. There you go. Boom. His head blows up. Now you see, here's how I practice law. In that particular case, the kid is not guilty.
Yeah.
Not guilty. You know why?
The reasons why.
Dick Clark had it coming. He had it coming. They're going to be a hot buffet and a cash bar.
I know. Cash bar.
Hey, you know what it is on Sunday? Sunday, oh my goodness, Sunday is Mother's Day, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to show you tonight some lovely Mother's Day cards.
Mother's Day, every Mother's Day. Got a Mother's Day compliment. Did-a-da-da-did-a-da. Every Mother's Day, every Mother's Day. Got a Mother's Day compliment.
I don't think he'd pay attention to the evidence.
How can they say that?
Well, now, why would she say
I know, why
I'd
would
pay attention to the case? That's silly.
Who does she think you are?
I don't know. I'm going to tell you something, ma'am, Lori McCarthy, Your Honor. They don't give these shows to chimps.
Yes.
Your Honor, TV boy is not paying attention again. Huh? All right, here we have a very heartfelt sentiment. It captures what millions of us feel. Mom, please put on a bra, Cody and Cassidy. I don't feel that way. I don't feel that way. If she doesn't want to wear a bra, that's just fine with me. Give me a reason to get up in the morning.
Sure.
You'll come by and see me in the jury, won't you, Paul?
I'd love to. Yeah, you're going to have
Little
guests?
box with me? Sure.
Is that a new thing you're going to have to?
Absolutely. You can have visitors.
Yeah, oh, visitors.
Yeah.
Guests, how about guest stars?
Yeah, bring your friends.
All right.
Bring your family. The simple gratitude contained in this card is touching. Mother, thank you for all the years of homeschooling. I don't think he'd pay attention. This attractive card contains, and by the way, I don't want no dink cases. You know what I'm saying? If somebody has shoplifted a crate of melons out of an A&P, I don't want to be there for that. You know, you figure that out without me. Settle that one up, you know. I don't have to sit there listening to a guy testify about crates of produce all afternoon. This attractive card contains some sound advice. Mom, I just want to tell you, not everyone looks good in that Jennifer Lopez dress.
It's a beautiful feather.
Here's a pretty card with a straightforward message. Mom, I need room for my Nautilus equipment, so I'm putting you in a home. That's awful. That's awful. That's awful, ain't it? That's awful. This one beautifully sums up the special bond between mother and child. Dear Mom, I just want to say thanks for helping me bury that hitchhiker. What? 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 Try to be very tidy with my work.
Yes, I appreciate it. We all do.
Here's a loving way to deal with an awkward problem. Dear Mom, please stop giving my friends topless photos of yourself at Mardi Gras. And finally, ooh, wow, is that right? Did I get the right batch?
I guess.
Or were these the throwaways? Did I bring the wrong batch down here? This is the right batch? These are the really good ones, huh? And finally, huh? Upside down? Oh, sorry. That'd be an asset to any jury. Your Honor, what time is lunch? Oh, no lunch? Oh. Your Honor, are we sleeping over? Here we go. And finally, we're only doing 8. We usually do like a dozen or so. We're only doing 8? That's because they're just too funny. All right. This card has been a bestseller for several years now. Happy Mother's Day, Mom, and David Crosby.
Every Mother's Day, every Mother's Day. Mother's Day, come for me.
Mother's Day, put the Mother's Day cards on trial. You have to understand something. You're looking at a worldly fellow. I've done a lot of things in my life. The one thing I haven't done is I ain't been on a jury yet. So I'm really very excited about this. And I guarantee you, the worst thing about the juries, they get in there and they're just, people won't make a decision. You know, talk about being too opinionated. That's exactly what you want. They turn into whining babies. Oh, we couldn't decide. There'll be none of that, I guarantee you. We're making that damn decision as soon as the door closes. Caroline, nice to see you again.
Nice to see
Very
you,
funny
too.
as always. Good luck to you. Have a great summer, by the way. Jury duty, come on by.
No further questions.
All right. Tomorrow, Kathy Lee Gifford will be here. What fun we'll have then. Have a lovely evening. Craig Kilborn is next. Good night, everybody. All right, so you want to play? Now, here's the 5 big ways to win big. Know your cuts of meat. First of all, know your current events. Know your current events. That's the name of the game. That's one, but I'm told now that machine is busted. Is it still busted? The name of the game is Know Your Current Events, and that's the machine that's busted. It's like flying National Airlines.
Hey.
The joke that people are having a good time with. I know. Okay. Thank God we're not going to Cincinnati. Okay, so you can play Know Your Current Events. You can play Know Your Cuts of Meat. There's 5 big ways to win big here. Know your cuts of meat. Know your vicious lies about stars who refuse to appear on our show. Know your Mexican wrestlers. Know your ugly guys dating babes. Know your reasons various experts think me, Dave Letterman, would make a bad juror. There you go. Think it over. Pick one. Go ahead. Whatever you like there.
I'll pick the one about you.
About me? Oh, that's a good one. You know, because I'm going to jury duty and I've never been. Oh no, wait a minute. Remember the old days when I was running the show? Yeah, so they selected me as I'm going to be a juror up there in Connecticut in Fairfield County, and I talked to the DA, or somebody up there today, what they're going to do, because I only want big cases, you know? I don't want no petty. I don't know no shoplifting, none of that kind of thing. No. Oh, my back. You know, I don't want any of that. So they're going to send me. They're nice enough to send me a full list of all of the cases coming up, and then I get to pick the ones I want to serve on. Pretty good, isn't it? Pretty good. But jury duty is very easy because you can just tell by looking at a guy if he's guilty, you know? Yeah. And between you and me, don't you kind of have the feeling that everybody is guilty? Don't you have that feeling, honestly, as you're walking around, don't you think, yeah, they're guilty? And so when you see me, say, Mr. or Miss or Ma'am or Sir, if you see me and I'm there in the jury box and you're walking in, just keep this in the back of your mind. If I'm sitting there and it's your case, you, my friend, are going down. You are going down. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever been on jury duty?
I got close to being selected.
Oh, it's exciting, isn't it?
It was pretty exciting.
And in Connecticut, you don't get no lunch. They don't pay for lunch when you're on jury duty. And everybody in the courthouse gets a hot buffet on me. On me. Okay. Okay, you want to try that category? I don't think that's so good. Well, let's do this. No, let's don't do that one. What? There's Campaign 2000. What's the matter with you?
Campaign 2000 brought to you by United States Attorney General Janet Reno. Don't get up, we'll let ourselves in. And by menthol cigarettes. Light up, it's springtime.
Paul Schaefer, you have anything for Campaign 2000?
No.
Any of you kids, the whiz kids, the Dream Team, that's Maria Pope, of course, the star of Campaign 2000, and her buddy Rob Burnett.
Dream team.
Former host of Campaign 2000, are you excited about my upcoming jury duty?
Very much so.
Yeah. I could be gone for a long time, you know? If I get on the right kind of case, you may not see me till Labor Day.
Really?
I don't have anything either. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a big week for us here at The Late Show because Friday, I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago, Friday I begin jury duty. Jury duty. So I'm trying to put my estate in order. I don't know how long I'll be gone. They say I could be gone as long as a year. If you get a really big case, you're going away for a year.
Sure.
Yeah. And I'm looking forward to it. So Friday morning, Paul, if I don't see you, goodbye. I don't know. I guess we'll have guest hosts or something.
Guest host.
Yeah. Now, they say, I've talked to the governor, and here's what they're going to do. This is in Connecticut. They say that they're going to send me a list of cases, and I'll choose the ones I want to listen to. So I'm going to try and get something really, really good. Now, the other thing they say in Connecticut, there is no sequestering of the jury. But I will tell you one thing. If I'm on a jury, certain members of that jury will go home with me every night. Now, the other thing is jury tampering. Jury tampering, you hear about that all the time?
Oh,
I'd just like to say one thing on the topic of jury tampering. I'm your man. Tamper with me.
You're going to tamper.
Begins Friday. All the fun begins Friday. And I think it's going to be a pretty easy process because, as we all know, you can tell if a guy is guilty just by looking at him. So here I come. I could be gone a year, Paul.
All right.
And now I want to take a second here to say good luck to my Indiana Pacers. Oh, my God. You're upset because you wanted the Knicks to win, and I was torn because, you know, Patrick Ewing and I are the same age, and I thought it would be... But speaking of centers in the NBA, I'm telling you something, if Rick Smits can play in the NBA, hell, I ought to be able to play in the NBA. What is that guy doing? But I was thinking about this. Now, they're going to meet the Lakers. I guess that playoff begins Wednesday, right? Huh?
If you say so.
Well, you don't know.
No, I don't.
You got to back me up.
I don't know. I don't know.
Wednesday. It begins Wednesday.
Yes, it does. Yes. I got your back.
I feel
Wednesday.
like jury duty has begun already.
No. I'm just tampering with you, babe.
And they're, I appreciate it.
Anytime.
They don't even give you any meal money in Connecticut. I've already been through this thing. So to my fellow jurors, the rest of you, don't worry about that. Every day I'll see to it that we have a lovely hot buffet.
Oh, lovely.
Right there in the courtroom. I'm nervous because they got that Kareem Shaquille O'Neal. And man, that guy, I mean, you just run that guy out there, you know, and will Rick Smits be scared of that guy? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So I'm very excited. We'll just see how that goes. And I hope, oh, crap, I wonder if jury duty will interfere with this. We'll have the big screen TV in there. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine. I don't want to drag this out, ladies and gentlemen, but it's Jury Duty Week.
Yeah.
I received the official paperwork today. I will be showing up for jury duty Friday morning at 8:30. And I want to tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. When I'm on a jury, listen to me.
Yes.
Some dudes will be going down.
Whoa. Oh.
I just want to put a little fun in justice. You know what I'm saying?
It's about time.
Ladies and gentlemen, when I get on that jury, some dudes will be going down. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching.
Make that.
The other thing is, you won't be seeing me for a while because tomorrow I'm going to jury
that's
duty.
right.
Yeah. We got the paperwork. We called up. I'm going to be there. I'll be at jury duty tomorrow. And if I don't come back next week, will you do the show for me?
I'll do my best
Okay.
if I have to.
No, please do fill in because I'm doing my part. I want you to do your part.
Yeah, I will, but...
All right. Now, whenever I do jury work, I use a rule of thumb. And maybe you folks, when you get called for jury duty, you can use it as well. A simple rule of thumb when you're doing some jury work. Everybody's guilty. Everybody's guilty. Oh my God, there's Diane Cannon. I'm stunned by her beauty. All right, it's time now for Campaign 2000. Let's go.
Campaign 2000, brought to you by Kitties. America's love affair with kitties continues. Did you buy a kitty today?
No, I didn't have a chance.
Why not buy one or two tomorrow?
Okay, if I think about it, I'll get
I own 7 kitties.
What? You own 7 kitties?
Their names are Tuffy, Buffy,
Yeah.
Fluffy,
Right.
Tiger,
Whoa.
Blackie, Basil, and Rainbow Meow.
Well, isn't that sickening? Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Joining us tonight on Campaign 2000, the regular panel is in place. Paul Schaefer. Paul, nice to see
Thank
you
you.
here again.
Nice to be here.
And the host and star of Campaign 2000, the lovely Maria Pope. Maria, thank you very much for being here. So when I'm not here for jury duty, Paul will do the show. I'll be at jury duty, and I could be gone for a long, long time, and that's fine for me because dudes will be going down, my friend. Paul, do you have anything for Campaign 2000?
I don't tonight. I have a feeling Maria has something.
You have something for us, Maria?
Well, I do actually. I have a.
See?
Yeah.
I could tell because she was excited and her pen was going like that.
Yeah. You've only had something twice. Actually, one time you stole a story from
I
Maria.
stole it, yeah.
And then you had the videotape last night.
Yeah, that's all.
What do you have?
Okay, so I had a jury duty experience recently
Oh,
that
good,
I
good.
don't think I got to tell you about. It was when you were out with your, heart thing.
After I had my massive heart attack?
Little thing.
And
A little thing.
Yeah.
And I got called to jury duty, and I went down there and go to we're in the big room, and looks like it's going to be this big, huge case. There's all these it's huge. I can't tell who the defendants are or anything like this. And they say it's a big case, very high profile, criminal case, and that could take like 3 to 6 months.
That's what I'm looking for.
I know.
That's exactly what I'm
I
looking for.
know.
See, I don't want to go in there and find out some guy's been accused of shoplifting melons out of the A&P. Like he stole a crate of melons from the D'Agostino's. Right. I don't want that. I want something big. I want to be in the and I want people to tamper with me. That's what I'm looking for, right? And a big, high-profile.
this had everything going for it. You would have loved it because it said they even said you could be sequestered.
Oh yes, absolutely.
You know, the whole thing. But I'm also thinking, oh no, this is a bad time to be like away from the show and all that.
Right.
So I don't quite know if this is going to be good. And then
Because Daddy may pass away.
in which case I could have been free, I guess. But so I'm thinking maybe mafia case or whatever. I'm trying to
that'd
figure it
be
out.
great.
But
Yep.
eventually they say, okay, they're going to announce the case. And it was these guys. It was the state of New York versus Sante and Kenneth Kine.
Oh,
the mother-son grifter team.
Drifters, yeah, there they are. Wow, you know, this is the first time I've ever seen them.
They look good, don't they?
Well, the one guy on the right, that's what's his name, isn't it? Sean Penn, yeah. That's Sean Penn. I have no idea. Well, he'll be out making movies in no time.
And when they announced their name, like the state of New York versus Sante and Kenneth Kimes, they turned around like this and went, "Let's rage, everybody." It was ridiculous. But the judge said, so if anyone doesn't think that they can serve on this case, you got to come before the judge and explain why.
Yeah.
So I thought I better try to get out of this, which now I kind of, well, anyway, so I went up there and I said, I can't. And she said, well, why not? And I said, because of my job. And she said, well, what do you do? And I said, well, I wanted to sound sort of like, so I said, well, I work in television.
Right.
You know, I wanted to sound like hard news, maybe.
Yeah,
or,
people aren't really proud of the job.
Yeah, I see.
So, but then she said, what program? And I said, Late Show with David Letterman. And she went,
Wow, well, that's insulting, for God's sakes. I'm on my deathbed.
But then she said, well, why? You really think that if you miss work for 4 months, they might replace you? And I said, yeah.
Right. That's right. It's television. It's the dog-eat-dog world of television.
So I got off it, but then, 4 months later, those people were found guilty.
Yeah, that's quite a story. There you go, Maria Pope. That's why she's the star of it. All right, close up the Campaign 2000.
Campaign 2000 has been brought to you by Crystal Clear Party Ice.
And the movie looks pretty funny to me.
Yeah, the movie. You haven't seen it?
Well, it's on tape up at the house.
You know what? You're in trouble.
I'm on jury duty. What do you mean? I got things to do. Busy. I'm going to do so much. It's the number, and it almost beat out the Mission Impossible thing,
That's
like
right.
$25 million opening or something.
Yeah.
Huge blockbuster of a hit. Well, you're a lovely woman.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with everything. Good luck with the baby. Here she is,
Thank
Nia
you.
Long, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back. You look great. Paul Schaefer asking the musical question, Slipping into Darkness?
That is the question.
Good night, everybody.
I can't get up.
Jury duty tomorrow. Now, if I'm not back Monday, the show is yours, my friend. Will you do it? Will you take the show?
I feel bad about it, but I'm going to have to.
No, you
pick
come
up
right over here and you
I'll
take
pick
the
up
show.
the baton.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yep. Dudes will be going down hard.
That's what you said. Yeah.
I want to go away for a long time on that jury duty. Jury duty tomorrow. Martin Lawrence is here and Sinead O'Connor. It's quite a program. We'll be right back with tonight's Top 10 list. I want to be on a big, big case. Here's what I want. I want to be on a case that lasts like 6 to 8 months, and the kind of case everybody's talking about every day. And when the verdict comes in, I want everybody in the courtroom to do this. I want people to be shocked and stunned like that, you know? Oh, I think I hurt myself.
Oh, are you all right?
So anyway, I could be gone for quite a long time.
Yeah.
And the show is all yours.
6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
What am I going to do?
Well, you do the show.
All right. Will you
and then-
call in every night with reports?
Unless I'm sequestered.
Report. Oh, don't be sequestered.
Okay. And then have one of your little band buddies take over there behind the keyboards, and you'll be the guy.
Wow. I don't know.
Anything you want. Knock yourself nuts. Stay out of my dressing room.
Responsibility.
Yeah. Martin Lawrence is on the show. Sinead O'Connor. Time now for Campaign 2000. Let's turn it on.
Campaign 2000 brought to you by Small Birds. America's love affair with small birds continues.
Good. I love small birds.
Did you buy a small bird
No, I
today?
didn't get a chance to get out.
Why not buy 1 or 2 small birds
I'll put it on
tomorrow?
my list.
I own small birds, 7 small birds.
You own 7.
Their names are Tuffy, Puffy,
What's the names of
Fluffy,
your cats?
Tiger, Blackie,
Yeah.
Basil, and Rainbow Meow.
Aren't those the names of your cats? I thought
Birdie,
those were
birdie,
the names
birdie,
of your
birdie,
cats.
birdie,
All right, stop it. Okay, here we go. It's time now. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Paul Schaefer is joining us tonight on the panel, and the star of Campaign 2000, the lovely Maria Pope. Paul, do you have anything?
I'm worried about next week. I hope they throw you out. Hope they throw you off the
I don't want to be
jury.
thrown out. I want to be a professional juror.
I know you want to.
It's easy because everybody's guilty.
Well,
And you can just tell by looking at a guy if he's guilty.
see, that'll get you thrown off right there.
No, it won't get me thrown out. Finally, we're going to get a little justice taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's guilty. And the criminals in their cells, in their luxury cells, watching now, waiting for their trial, are just thinking to themselves, oh, it's just TV boy. What can he do? No, my friend, you're going down. You're going down. You're guilty. You're going down. You have nothing?
I'm in a panic. I don't have a
No,
thing.
you'll be fine. And Maria, do you have anything?
Well, I just like this cute little thing I heard on the street the other night. I was leaving the office and I was walking in Midtown. You know, there's that
What
Hooter.
time were you leaving the office?
It was pretty late.
Really? How late was it?
10.
Did you punch out? They're sneaking out at 10 now.
I know that.
Next thing you know, they'll be leaving at noon. Yeah, what happened?
So I was walking in Midtown and I passed the that Hooters in Midtown. And
No, I don't know where the Hooters is. I'm sorry. You know where the Hooters is?
I thought it had closed.
We got a Midtown Hooters? I thought
it's
they had tax trouble or something.
I think they filed for bankruptcy, but I think they're trying to get reorganized.
How does she know it?
Yeah, how do you know all of that?
I read the papers.
Boy, if you can't make a go of it selling what they were selling,
I
something
know.
wrong, ladies and gentlemen. Something wrong in New York City. All right, so what happened?
Okay, so I'm walking along, and there's this nice-looking family that just look like definitely tourists
Tourists from out of
Midwest
town.
or whatever, and real nice-looking family. And this girl who's one of the daughters is about like 10 years old, and we're passing by the Hooters, and she turns to her little sister and she says, "You know, they say Hooters is a family place, but I don't think so."
As far as I'm concerned, it's a family place. Yeah, go through. Campaign 2000 right there.
Campaign 2000 has been brought to you by Crystal Clear Party Ice.
I wonder how long I'll be a star.
No, you're going to be fine. You're going to be taking over the big show
Oh, I'm
Monday.
in a panic about that.
No, you'll be great.
What do I do? A couple of drinks before the show.
Do what Daddy does.
What do you have?
Little NyQuil.
I've always. Oh,
Terrible cough's coming back.
cough.
We'll be right back with Martin Lawrence. Our first guest is a funny man and the star of the first comedy film in the country. I'm sorry, the #1 comedy. Sorry, I thought I thought that was, I don't know. I'm guilty. I'm worried about being in court tomorrow, so I'm thinking about people who are guilty.
Sure.
I object, Your Honor.
That's what the council say.
I'll be saying it too. Star of the #1 comedy film in the country, Big Mama's House. Here he is, Martin Lawrence. All right, there you go. That's the big show. Monday night, Paul will be hosting. I'll see you in court, losers. Good night, everybody.
The Late Show is a production of Worldwide Pants Incorporated. This is Alan Coulter saying good night and drive safely. That's not coleslaw.
And I've fulfilled my jury duty to the state of Connecticut, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen.
well, you sleazed out of that one nicely.
I got in, I got out.
Yeah.
I was home by noon. We sent a couple of guys to the chair. Job well done, my friend.
Get out of here.
I want to tell you something. We made a lot of jokes, or I guess I made a lot of
Yes.
jokes about jury duty. I've never been on jury duty, but you know, when you get there, the people running the jury duty are really they're nice, decent, smart, courteous professionals. They take it very seriously, and they couldn't have been more informative and cordial. And not 1 second did you think, oh crap, what's going to happen now? They do an excellent job, and I just want to thank everybody at the courthouse there on 123 Hoyt Street in Stamford, Connecticut. It was a very enlightening experience, and what was that, sir?
Connecticut rocks.
That's right, Connecticut rocks. I think it's right there on the state shield of Connecticut.
Yes.
Connecticut rocks. That's right. When I think of rock and roll, I think of Connecticut.
Connecticut, yeah.
Birthplace of rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Campaign 2000. Let's do that.
Campaign 2000, brought to you by Damn Kitties. America's love affair with ass kitties continues.
What is she talking about?
Did you buy a kitty today?
What?
Why not buy one or two of the tomorrow?
Hey.
I own 7 of the little
Hey.
Their names are Tuffy, Fluffy, Tiger, Jacques, Blackie, Basil, and Rainbow Meow. Meow. Dave, you.
That seemed unnecessary. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us tonight on Campaign 2000 is Paul Schaefer. Paul, nice
Thank
to
you
have
very much.
And of course, the star and the host of Campaign 2000, the lovely Maria Paul.
He is a big star.
Now, you know what happened? I went there for jury duty. I got up at 6 because I had to drive all the way in there, and I didn't want to be late. You know, I didn't want to miss it.
Yes.
And they didn't pick me. They didn't pick me. I sat through the indoctrination, and I wasn't selected. And you go upstairs, and the case that I would have been on, they were only looking for an alternate. So even if I had been picked, I'd only been an alternate.
Oh, really?
Now, they show you a little videotape that's saying if you're not picked, don't be discouraged. It's not an insulting thing. It's not a disgrace.
Yeah.
Don't be discouraged. But, you know, now I find myself kind of discouraged, not only that I wasn't picked, but also that the position was for an alternate, you know?
Sure, yeah.
Because I thought we'd be sending guys to old Sparky,
That's
you know?
yeah, that's what you know. That's the electric chair.
But you know, I'm out of there like at 11:30.
Sure.
And then somebody in our group, and you get to know everybody, you kind of bond, you know, even in a short period of time. Somebody in our group got to be an alternate, and I'm thinking, well, if you only are looking for me to fill in as a possible alternate, don't bother me again, honestly. You know, I can go down here and get on a grand jury where they are frying guys left and right. You know?
I understand.
I was not selected. I was not selected. But boy, they couldn't be nicer. You know, they really run a nice professional show there. I was
Glad to
very
hear that,
impressed with
yeah.
the jury system. Is that what you call it?
I think so.
Huh? Yeah,
Yes.
they did a great job.
Yeah,
there
that's
in
great.
Connecticut.
Yeah, good to hear.
Yeah. Now, do you have anything?
Yeah, I don't have anything tonight. No.
How about you?
No, but I'm sorry you got screwed on the jury duty.
Hey. I don't know if I'd put it that way.
Yeah. See, Paul, I don't know.
He served his duty. He was
I
there.
was there, and I was ready to go. I was
wanted to be
absolutely
chosen,
ready to go.
yeah.
And I'm telling you something. Like at 8:15, when that door closes, you think to yourself, "Oh God, what if I'm here till Labor Day?"
Right.
You know, because you could be. You could be, but I wasn't. And then I got to go home and enjoy the weekend rodeo. Anything else?
Now,
Look at
what's
this.
that?
Well, they give you this jury duty if you're not selected. You see this note here?
Gift basket?
Sorry you didn't get on a case. Consolation, enjoy. This is evidence from an old
Oh,
case.
that's a parting gift.
Yeah, like here's like a bloody shirt or something. They give you that.
Hey,
Here's one of these. Oh, I've seen this on here. This is how they do it.
what's this? Oh, yeah.
in that.
Right.
Evidence. Look at that. Look at all the confidential files and stuff. So it's nice. They really
So
did
they
it.
give you a nice parting gift.
I'll look over those.
That's terrific.
Is that it? You have anything else? Anybody?
I think that's about it.
Okay, that's it for Campaign 2000.
Campaign 2000 has been brought to you by Crystal Clear Party Ice. It's not a party without party ice, and it's not Crystal Clear Party Ice unless it's crystal clear.
That's right.
The way party ice is supposed to
It's
be.
supposed to be crystal clear.
Have you been to a party where the ice was cloudy?
Yes, I have.
How did it make you feel?
Like a loser?
Like a loser.
A loser.
Crystal Clear Party Ice is really, really clear. And it comes in a bag.
Oh, thank God.
Hey, and don't forget the weekend is just around the corner.
No, it's not. It's Monday.
Why not pick up a couple of bags of Crystal Clear Party Ice?
Okay.
You'll be glad you did.
All right. Well, I don't know what to do. I just don't know what to do. Okay, here's tonight's top 10 list. Let's do that. The category, the top 10 list, top 10 tips for being a good juror. Oh, see, this dovetails smartly with the line of
Why,
discussion
yes,
here
it
tonight.
does.
Yeah, top 10 tips for being a good jury by...
Juror.
Juror.
Yes.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you, Paul. Number 10, why let judge have all the fun? Bring your own gavel. Number 9, not enough evidence? Remember, heads innocent, tails guilty. Number 8, after every statement mumble, yeah, right. Number 7, wait for quiet moment, then loudly make sound of electric chair. Number 6, if sequestered, exercise your constitutional rights and demand a hooker. Number 5, when lawyer gives final summation, lean forward and give him gentle, supportive kiss. Number 4, be considerate during trial, play Game Boy with the sound off. Number 3, sit in second row.